Welcome back, everyone, to yet another ballistic test. I know you guys like these videos, and I have a good time making them. It's kind of cool to see how these helmets perform. Today I've got one that's been requested by more than a dozen people on my channel, and I've been curious myself. We have the PASGT or PASGT helmet today. It's a size small. It's from the late 80s, so I don't know if the Kevlar actually deteriorated. We're going to find out. Hopefully this thing stands up to most pistol calibers, and maybe it'll even we'll even get the layered effect for the rifles, where it travels around the layers and kind of comes out the other side. The PASGT's been in use until today, even the shell itself, since about 1986, 87, somewhere in there. These things have been all over the world in our conflicts. It's still the helmet of choice for the United States Marine Corps. They just updated the liner, but the shell still remains the same with the visor in the front, and you know, it offers decent coverage and protection. So this one doesn't have anything of a liner in it, no chin strap, so it gets sacrificed to the ballistic test god. It's in great shape. It's not deteriorated at all. It looks like it's almost brand new, as you can see. So the paint, I just did that pounding a stake into the ground. Other than that, it was in really sound condition. And yeah, I'm really curious to see how this performs. I've had friends that are wearing the ACH that have been hit in the head, and they're still here today to talk about it. So hopefully we'll give its big brother, the PASGT, a try, and see if, you know, eventually if these videos start picking up and I can start getting more viewers and stuff, I'll probably buy an ACH and ballistically test that and see if there's any difference between the PASGT and the ACH. I'm not thinking there would be, because it's the same kind of Kevlar, almost the same thick, or it is the same thickness. But you never know. So someday I'll do the ACH, but for today, we're going to stick with the PASGT. I hope you enjoy watching, and we'll get to it. We'll be starting out the PASGT with the CZ82 9x18mm. There was already one in there. That's really smart. Okay. Okay. Another hit. Come up here and check this out. Alright, so I went in through the first couple layers and I can feel it in there. I already know it didn't penetrate. So it's stuck within the layers. The helmet worked how it was supposed to with a 9x18. That's pretty cool. Just kind of absorbs it, and the shooter would have been fine. I don't even think there was that much shock. It didn't really move. So now we'll see how she stands against the 9x19. Good stuff. Alright, 9x19mm out of the Walther P1. Ah, this is cool. Again, didn't penetrate, but it's in there. We'll dig these out later. It's stuck in the layers right there. So the wearer would have had a headache, but you'd still be alive for sure from a direct hit from a 9mm. Nothing really on the outside, no bubble, so that's pretty cool. All right, now we will go with the 45 ACP. 45 ACP, 230 grains, full metal jacket. Well, it looks like I hit in the same spot as the 9x18. That being said, no penetration whatsoever. That's pretty incredible for hitting it in the same spot that's already been used up. Should be weakened. Yeah. Wow. That's a direct hit, and so far nothing has even come close to penetrating. Well, the 9mm did, but it still got caught.
You know, that could almost be considered a, you know, multi-hit.
Right in the same spot.
You know,
feel like AR-500.
3 rounds, yep, in the same general area.
Well, that's pretty insane. All right, we'll go with the Tokarev now. Now is the real deciding factor. Yugoslavian Tokarev, 7.62x25. If this thing absorbs this hit, I will be very impressed, because that'll be the only helmet that has absorbed the hit. Oh, I'm so excited to see this. Holy shit, look at that. We officially have a helmet that's stopped completely a 7.62x25 Tokarev round. Unbelievable. Like I said, we'll peel this stuff out later. I want to see the bullets. But right now we're just going to get on with the test. I'm very impressed with that. Literally no helmet that I've ever tested has stopped the 7.62x25 Tokarev.
What's the materials used in this helmet?
This is just Kevlar.
Just Kevlar.
Just Kevlar. Well, rubber if you want to count the rim on it. But yeah, this is just Kevlar. This helmet's actually from 1989. So apparently, according to most experts, this will be deteriorating, right?
Mm-hmm.
But obviously it hasn't, because if it stops a Tokarev round at that close distance, I'm curious to see what else it's going to stop. Now we got to move on to rifles.
What's the shelf life on them?
Sorry?
The shelf life?
It depends on what expert you ask online.
Usually for vests, it's like 5 years. But
yeah, but vests are thinner though. They're not rigid like this.
Yep.
So this apparently deteriorates because I think they go with the vest, and they go, oh well, because the vests deteriorate, they don't understand that that's soft armor versus rigid.
Yeah.
So.
Very cool.
Yeah, so let's get on to the rifles. This is going to be awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Dude, that is the only fucking helmet that I've ever shot to stop that round. So 110 grain. Oh boy. Oh, that one went through. Barely though. You could see it kind of hit the nylon right there, the strap, but actually it didn't make a big dent on the other side. So safe to say that an M1 carbine will go through a Kevlar helmet, but it won't go through. I don't know how hard that was hitting after it came through, you know, because it just kind of splashed.
Right.
Maybe it would have been a fatal shot, maybe not, who knows. It still did pretty decent, considering it's a fairly high velocity at a close range. So now we'll move on to the big boys. So the phone camera decided to shit out apparently on the 45. So that's why I'll play the parts on the GoPro and not on here. But anyways, I did shoot them. This is the 45 hit. It came in kind of right here and went around the layers to both these spots had already been hit. So that's pretty good. It didn't penetrate, just kind of made another lump. So we'll dig the rounds out later. The 7.62 Tokarev, which was really impressive, hit right there and then just bubbled out. So this is the only helmet that's completely deflected a Tokarev round. I'm pretty impressed by that. So it deflected every single pistol round, or not deflected, but absorbed. And that's a multiple hit area. So that's been hit 3 times total, and still nothing's penetrated. The one that did penetrate was the last one, which was the M1 carbine, 110 grains, but it didn't really go through that hard because there's only a splash right here on the inside. So I don't know if that might have gotten lodged in the skull or what, how fast it was going. We don't know, but we'll just count it as a fatal shot because it's better to be safe than sorry. But still, that's not bad for an M1 carbine round. So yeah, now we'll get to the rifle rounds. We'll go do an AK, and then we'll see where that gets us. This will be the 7.62 by 39 millimeter, 123 grain full metal jacket out of this guy's probably largest rifle enemy. Yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah. Right through this side, through the other side, and out.
Ooh, yeah.
So, I guess my buddy in Afghanistan just got really freaking lucky. Because it hit the side and kind of went through the layers. It must have been coming from an angle. Hit the layers and then blew out like this on the other side. He was knocked out cold, but he's still alive. But yeah, guess it doesn't protect against the 7.62 by 39. So now just for shits and giggles, we're going to hit this bitch with a 30-06. Alrighty then. The Winchester, model of 1917. 30-06 at like 15 yards. Perfect hit. Look at that. I don't even want to see what it did to the other side yet. So there's the entry hole, which looks pretty messed up. Oh yeah. Straight through. So I guarantee you this thing won't stop at 30-06. Okay.
Are you able to recover the bullet on that one?
Yeah, you want to start digging around in that the backdrop? So we won't be recovering the rifle rounds. What we're going to do now, just because this thing's performed so well so far, We're gonna take a 9mm, and Andy's gonna put 5 rounds right in this area as fast as he can to try to hit the same spot. And we're gonna see if we can get any to penetrate. So this will be a multi-hit area with a pistol caliber, and we're gonna see if it can actually withstand that because it's done so well so far with the pistol calibers. So we'll get that done right now. 7 yards now, and Andy's gonna put 5 rounds in the PASGT helmet. It's already been hit multiple times. Go ahead. Hold up. Go for it. I said 5, but that's fine.
Got the front switch.
Got a little carried away, huh? All right. So it's looking actually like there's no penetrations. Still.
Yeah, this is from the odd 6.
No, it's not. The odd 6 is on the side.
Oh,
that's from all the 9mm
6
hits in the front.
Yep, odd 6. That's odd 6 exit.
That's 3.9. Or that's odd 6 exit. That's 3.9.
Yep. Yeah, it looks pretty good.
So in the same spot, hitting it with 9mm, this thing actually did quite well. You can see on the inside, it bubbled out quite a bit. You're gonna have a hell of a headache. But
least, yeah.
If your adversary is using a 9mm, it's not gonna go through this thing, nor the 45, nor the 9x18, or the Tokarev for that matter. So yeah, I'd give this a good rating to wear as ballistic protection. No question about it. This one is apparently deteriorated because it's so old, and it still performed really well. Pretty happy with this test. Sorry the video got messed up. It happens. The phone was on the fritz and whatever. We got it figured out. So Andy Man thinks he's got one.
Where the fuck did it go?
Ooh, they're rattling around. You just got like a finger-sized hole popped in there.
Feels like a toke round.
Oh. Ooh, there's a couple. Oh, wow. So they completely smushed the one. That was a Tokarev. This is a 9mm, 9x19.
Yeah, 9mm. That looks pretty good.
So
it's not deformed at all.
That stayed intact. You got the Tokarev round that completely smushed. Once this thing focuses. I wish it would focus. Come on, baby. There we go. Yeah, so 7.62 Tokarev, 9mm. These are all from the same spot. And that's all we're getting out, because that is a disastrous bitch to dig through. There's some more frag right there. All right, well, I did my part. Andy did his. We dug a couple out. All right, now you've seen it, and I appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel and you like this video, try and like and subscribe. That'd be fantastic, because nobody watches these things. I don't make them. So if you keep watching, I'll keep doing cool stuff like this. For those of you that already watch, I really appreciate your views and hope you like this video. And we'll see you next time on our next ballistic test. Thanks for watching, everyone.